Yo ho, what's up guys? It is your boy Twehbie here, and today I'll be talking about the character customization into this game. I've already made a whole long preview of one of the characters that I've created, but here's a rundown of what the features are, what really surprised me, and how hard it actually is to make a character. So I'm going to show you the first 4 classes that are out currently. There will be a few more classes out in the OBT, which is around October, November from what I've heard. But for now, we got the warrior, we got the ranger, we got the sorcerer or sorceress, and the giant. Now all of them have their own video of skills to display. Most of them are like on very high attack speed from what I can see, but then again, it all looks fancy. Now what surprised me the most is literally that the male character customization is even more complex than the female version, just because of the beard. I swear to God, it looks fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check out a male version first, then I will be doing a rundown for the females. I'm going to make it as fast as possible, give you all sorts of options that people can do. So there we go, we got your average male looking like a hobo in that outfit. Now you got all sorts of celestial things that you can add. I'm not sure what the differences of them are. I will have to check into that later. Now there's also different types of lightning you can add to verify your character, as well as finding yourself the right armor, as well as unequipping the helmet, looking like a baller all day every day. Now let's just start off with simple customization. Now you have the hair customization. So the very first two are hairs. Now the difference is this will be the hair default, so every change is made into this or that part will not be added into this. So he will turn automatically blonde. Every single color that you've added will be turned back. Now if you do the second one, if you got yourself a color, if you got yourself a nice skin tone or whatnot, check the second out. You can check all the different hairstyles, but then with the different colors. Now you can obviously change a few things within these hairstyles. You got all sorts of jazz, ranging from a mohawk looking like, I don't know, just looking fancy. Now one of the biggest changes into the game that I think is nice is the hair dyes itself. This allows you to not only just like curl the hair like this, it allows you to change the color. Now you have a basic tone, which is, for instance, in this case it is red. Now you have a undertone, which could be either dark, white, or whatnot. You can adjust the color range as well, making it look like you just turned into, I don't know, Super Saiyan 6. And then the last one, and I'm going to pick a nasty color, is this one. Now this is just one of the various things that you can do with your character. As for the hair, now you can change this up every single time by using this, and just like I said, if I press the same thing, he will turn back to blonde and everything will be back to the reset default. Now the same thing works with this. The first is always the default face. Now if you have a preset, you can check out the second, which is also like preset. Now all of the changes that you make, if you put it onto the second bar, then it will automatically apply. But if you press the default, every of the changes that you've made will be gone, which is very, very nasty. Now going for an older face. Now everything that you can do with the skin tone, you cannot turn him like ultimate green or something. There's always like this human-ish color to your character, meaning that, I don't know, trying to make him like, the game is not all about just fantasy characters and whatnot, so meaning that you can turn your dude into gray, green, or whatever, is still not the actual green stopping light or whatnot. Now as for the facial hair, this is probably the biggest feature of the male character customization. Now you have your side trims and whatever. You can add saturation, making it look darker, more moist, bigger, looking like a villain. Okay, I'm going to tone down the oil structure on this dude because it looks like shit. Anyhow, you can put down every single beard possible, and then you think, oh my god, this is everything. No, it is not. You can put down more beards than possible. Now, if I make this black, it turns out black. If I want to make a big ass beard, it turns into a big ass beard. Now you can make it a fuzzy beard as well, so let's make a Santa Claus. That's what I was thinking the moment I saw this creation. So somehow we gotta make a Santa Claus fuzzy ass beard. Now as for the mustache, gotta get a big ass mustache. There we go. Oh shit. Gotta make this white too. Or either way, just cut that thing down, make it just a white ass beard. There we go. The sideburns obviously also necessary to make something like a Santa Claus. Now it's either big, fuzzy, and that is fuzzy enough. Now I gotta find something more. As for the eyebrows, also part of the character creation. You can make this as strange as possible. And obviously they don't have white. Guess what? Nasty motherfuckers. Now I'm going to go with a clean one on this one, it doesn't look like anything. So here's the white thingy. And this is either, oh yeah, this is like the character customization part of the facial structure. Now what I'm going to do first is put down a hairstyle which adds me up to a Santa Claus. Nah, I don't care. So either way, facial structures. Up next, this is probably the most complex into the game that I've seen so far. Now every single part of the face can be added into a XYZ version, meaning that you can put this up frontward, you can put this up if you need to, you can put it down, making a big ass forehead, and also the Z, putting it up, down, left, right, and center. Now this is not everything. It seems like, oh my god, this was everything, but now you can rotate this to the side, so you can make sure that his wrinkles are one side or the other side, making him look like, well, he doesn't know either. And this way you can turn around every single thing on your character. So this is one of the first parts. Now the biggest thing that I can show it with is the nose. You can bend it left, right, and center. You can put it up and down, and then still turn it around, making it look like he just got a whack job into his nose. So that way you can do more than just one thing to the character creation part. Now this works for the eyes and everything. Now I'm going to make such a bent and broken nose that he doesn't even know what happened yesterday. So this way he got the most broken nose I've ever seen. Now you can automatically reset this as well, and this works for the whole facial structure. Now you can make big ass jaws and put everything on a maximum slider, but in this case, oh my god, he needs these big ass cheeks. Now you can still make an ugly character if you want to this way, which is fun. Like, the role playing into this game is just big when you just think about it like that. Every single character can be makeup in this case. Like, I can give him pinkish makeup and whatnot, and everything is possible on these characters. So whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter. You can just do whatever you like, which is good. Now I'm not going for anything fancy today, just going to show you guys what is possible. Now for the eyes, you have three different types of structures. Now you can add obviously the sizes, the strength. You can make big ass black eyes, making him look like, oh my god, he stepped out of a demon movie. Make it green, I don't even know, but turning it back into something normal. Now he got blue eyes, which is decent. As for the irises, I think I just messed it up by picking the right color. Gotta change that back into something normal. That is the strength. I need the size. There we go. Put this on to half, because this way it looks a bit unstructured, and there we go. Now you can change the shape, the color, you can change it into a heart, you can change it into a diamond, you can change it into all these sorts of shapes. Now the back part of the eye, I don't even know what it's called in English. You can change that one as well, meaning that the color of the eye can be changed. Now you can change it to black, blue, green, white. Just pick whatever you want. And this way you can change the last part, which is the color, or the inch detail, and you can give that a color as well. Now you can make it yellow, make it devilish like, or make it either green or something, make him look like a demon. So there's all sorts of possibilities with that. Now there is also the possibility to add like eyelashes, small parts of the eye makeup as well. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with the character creation, which just, like, I come to the conclusion that there is so much possible with this character creation I have never even seen anywhere else. So I'm very hype about making something very awesome into the near future. Now what I really like about the tattoos that you can add, you can obviously cover their whole face, or you can just cover a part of their eye to give that little extra of detail. Now here we go, we got something which is a big ass scratch on top of his face. Now gotta make this black, making it look pretty awesome, and you can change it to everywhere. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you can make it more detailed, less detailed, rotate it. You can basically do anything with it, and actually give him some nice shapes into his face. Now where did the tattoo go? I don't care. Moving on. And the last part is how to make your character look old as shit. You can give him all sorts of wrinkles, and there we go, he looked 20,000 years older. Now how does it look on the other characters now? Oh my god, he looks old now. Woo! So that's it for the character creation. I'm not going to make anything fancy as of now. As for the last part, what you can do, you can give him a pose, meaning that you can just improve the body, and it works exactly the same as the facial feature. You just click something, X, Y, and Z rotated, make it buff as fuck, so make it big, everything that you can find, arms strong like a man. Now is all this proportion, but nobody cares. Now as for one of the last steps, you can make him more toned than usual, or make him just like have a flappy body, whatever you want to be, and even then he has a six-pack. It's ridiculous. As for the tattoo, I've never seen actually where it pops up. This time it pops up on his shoulder. Oh, that actually looks quite nice. I haven't seen that before. Never actually paid attention to it. And for the last part, you can give him a pose. You can make him turn into a Super Saiyan, because you can just click the body, rotate it, put it to the side, put it to the back, and then just punch somebody into the face. Karate chops all day. And that is it for the male customization. Now I'm going back and give you an example of the female character customization, and only of the parts which I think are different and very intuitive or innovative within the game, which I haven't seen before. Now all of the usual things that I've showed, I will skip them, but the biggest thing to the female character customization is the hair, and I will show you why. Now whenever you pick a hairstyle of a female, you can then go to the second part, and every single part of the hair you can curve it, you can shape it, reshape it, and that is so awesome. You can drag it around, make it look like Medusa, I don't even know. Oh my goodness, just imagine you having a sorcerer character with hair standing up like an evil woman. That's just crazy. Now you gotta make sure that whenever you're clicking something, to not just use the X, Y, Z rotation, you can actually tone it down, curve it down, and there we go. This way you can change the whole hairstyle and make her look like an amazing woman into this case. and of course you can make her fuzzy as well. But I gotta say the whole thing about making the fuzzy hair, I honestly don't like it all that much. That could be just me in this case. Now, whenever you want to change that into the hair, you can change it up to anything that you've used so far now. So the fuzzies still stay intact. Everything else will not stay intact. So that is it for the female character customization. Now, obviously, people are wondering, is there a boob slider into the game? Hell yes. So here we go, just to show you guys. It even jiggles, so that's what it's all about. Boob slider max for those people that really want it. This is what the max boob slider is like. But more important, we got a nice ass slider too. We got ass. So this is what it is. Now you have no ass right now. It's still more than what some people have. Now the X volume, it gives that slight arch to that back, but it still doesn't have volume. Now the Y gives it that little bit vertical volume, but then the Z version is just BAM! Volume of ass. If I have to recommend anything, always put that Z slider on maximum. God damn! Okay, now that is it for the character customization. I hope you guys will have just as fun making all of your characters look as amazing as I'm trying to make them. Hope you guys got informed enough. There will be more stuff coming out pretty soon. Thank you guys for joining me, and as always, like and subscribe. This is Twehbie. Peace!